So I'm sorry for the logo in the bottom right there. My dad's computer was acting up and he wasn't home to fix it. So you're going to have to deal with this. My bad. Hey guys, Super Duper Cuber. Today we're going to go over my WCA records and stuff like that. Because one, I have over 10 competitions completed now. And two, we're coming up on 2 years of competing. So let's get into the video. Woo! Roll the intro. For my first competition ever at Lions Cubing 2018, I got a 39.90 single for 3x3 and an average of 42.81. Yeah, you can see how much I've improved. That was January, I'm pretty sure. And that was really good for the time. And for 4x4, yeah, cut the cameras. So it's kind of funny. My next competition is Heartland Championships. I thought I was good enough for Heartland Championships. And I was okay at it. Heartland Championships 2018, I got in a single of 27.57, which that was in the course of 2 months. I improved that much. And I got an average of 31.16. I improved so much within 2 months. That was Lions Cubing was in March 2018, and that other one, Heartland, was in March, early March 2018. That was a really good improvement. Oh yeah, I didn't just do 3x3 that time. I also did 2x2. Did I do clock? I did not do clock. Did I do Pura? Alright, so I did those 4. So in 2x2, I got my first 2x2 single of 6.68 and an average of 7.80, which is pretty cool. And in Scube, I got a single of 13.49 and an average of 16.88. 17.88. Sorry. You can see how much I've improved in these past few years. Did I cover Pyramix? I don't think I covered Pyramix. This is probably my biggest change. Pyramix, I got a single of 14.77 and an average of 18.05. Now my average is like 6 for best, so I did an improvement thing. The next competition is L Cubing 2018, and this is where I met one of my friends, Gavin. I'll show his channel at the end of the video. But yeah, he's epic. So I'll tell you a funny story at the end of the video with Gavin that happened at this competition. I got a single of 29.07 and an average of 32.33. No PBs and 3x3 there. For 2x2, I got 2 PBs, an average and single. I got a 6.15 single and a 7.17 average. Sorry, I'm looking at the screen all the time. Did I do clock in that one? I still didn't do clock at this time. I didn't do Pyramix either. I must not have Pyramix. And I didn't do Scube, so it was just 3x3 and 2x2. So, really? That was... I thought there was more than L Cubing. Oh well, I just did 3x3 and 2x2. And I got no PBs in 3x3 and single and average. I should be saying PR instead. But I'm going to keep saying PB to mess all you up. So, I got a PB in 2x2 for single and average, and no PBs for 3x3 single and average for L Cubing. I didn't stop it. So for 3 seconds to Nigs, this is actually an insane story. I actually had that competition. The next door neighbor from my town next door neighbor, next town neighbor, I guess. I'm gonna put you over here. And it was actually my computer's new. And it was 2 days off from my birthday, so that was epic. In 3x3 for that competition, it was pretty lucky because I got a single and average PB of 25.20 and 28.18. Those were that 28.18 average was my first sub 30 average in competition. So that's cool. There was no 2x2 for that one, which is surprising. Really? That's cool? Why did I say cool? 3 Second Snakes is actually the first competition I did. I have to move you. Not the first competition I did. It's the first competition I did for clock. I am all over the place in this video. My single was 17.17 and my average was 27.04 for clock. And that was it, I think. Was there Pyraminx? There was Pyraminx. I got a single PB of 12.21 and no average PB, but I got an 18.37. Was there scuba at the competition? There was not, so that is it for that competition. The next competition we're covering is Coach Pigeon 2018, which I have to say is, my hair is messed up, is the most, or almost the most successful competition I've had. And for 3x3, I got insane PBs. I got insane PBs that day with an 18.66 and for a single and an average for 24.08. Coach Vision 2018, hear me out, was June 23rd, 2018, right? 3 Second Snakes was April 28th, 2018. That's April, May, June. So that's a little, it's about a month and a half. And I dropped my single down by 7 seconds and my average down by 4 seconds. For 2x2, what did I get? Oh yeah, I did really good here too. I got a 4.43 single for 2x2 and a 5.71 average for 2x2. Clock, I didn't do clock. Pura, I got, oh yeah, this was a really good time too. Oh shit. Next is the terrible competition, hang on, let me get a little upward, of WCA 2018. I'm going to go buy this one quick, because it's not good. Single was 27.12, average was 36.45, we're already getting off on a bad start for 3x3. For 2x2, it was nothing, since there was no 2x2. Clock was, my best was a 16.84, that's my PB single at that time. Ooh, I got a notification. But my average was a DNF, which kind of sucks because I could have gotten in the second round. But then there's Pyraminx. Never mind, there isn't. Skew? Yep, there's Skew. I did get a single average PB here. I got an 8.31 and a 16.98 single on average for Skew. But yeah, that was overall kind of a poopy competition. And that was the last competition of 2018. So on to the 2019 competitions. Next is Cumin USA Heartland Championships 2019. And my single for that competition was a 19.91. And my average was 24.68. For 3x3, 2x2, I had a 4.23 single, which was my best for the time, and a 5.80 average, which was 0.1 off from my best, which is kind of sucky, but oh well, what are you gonna do? For clock, my single was 17.02, which is not a PB, but the 18.72 average, that's what that word is. What was that face? The 18.72 average was a PB. And then for Pyraminx, I had a 6.22 single and an 8.67 average. Those were both PBs. For Skew, I had, where is it? Heartland. I had an 8.82 single, which wasn't a PB, and I got sorry, with all this hiccups, I got an average of 11.86 for Skew. So, yeah, on to Great Lakes. For Great Lakes, I had a 19.63 single and a 24.54 average for 3x3. No PBs there. For 2x2, I got a 3.56 single and a 4.76 average. Those were both PBs at the time. For clock, I got a 16.36 and a 17.96 average and single PB. For Pyraminx, I got a, let me find it, an 8.36 and a 9.62 single on average. But those weren't PBs or anything. For Skew, I got a PB average and single of 6.92 and 10.60. For the next two competitions after that, I got single and average PBs consistently, so let's go to them. For Chicago Area Twist Spring 2019, or as we like to call it, CATS 2019, this was the first competition I made it into second round for, and for first round, I got a 19.80 single and a 21.73 average. The average was a PB, and for second round, I got a 19.11 and a 23.52. None of them were PBs. That was single and average in order, by the way. For 2x2, I got no PBs. I got a 4.33 and a 5.28 single on average. For clock, did I do clock at that competition? I did not do clock at that competition. For Pyraminx, no PBs, but I got a 7.14 single and a 9.63 average. I'm sniffly lay. Coming down with something. And for Scube, I got a 6.33 single and 9.28 average. As I said before, no, I got a 9.83 average, sorry. As I said before, the next few were going to be PBs. So, yeah, that's super epic, but on to the next competition. This is my 10th competition, and it was my first Nationals. Nationals 2019. I got a single and average PB that still lasts today. So, for single, I got a 15.64, which was a great, what's it called? A great step up from an 18.66, which was my latest PB from Coach Pigeon 2018. I finally broke it. That was my longest standing record, I think. And it was standing for well over a year, I think. And I got an average PB of 18.13. For 2x2 at Nationals, I got a 4.43 and a 4.97. Neither of them were, neither were PBs. Clock, I know I didn't make the, what's the word? It's not cutoff. I didn't make, qualification. I didn't qualify for it. But for Pyraminx, I got a 6.03 single and a 7.33 average. And for Scube, this is insane. 3.82 single and a 9.28 average. That 3.82 was on my mom's phone, actually. My mom records all my solves because, that's what moms do. she recorded that, and my face when I finished, I was like, and my mom thought it was hilarious. But yeah, that's still my Scube single to this day. To this day, yes. That's still my Scube single to this day. 3.82, that's pretty good. For my latest competition, that might have been cut off. For my latest competition, Copper Country Cubing Fall 2019, I'm actually wearing the shirt for it right now, was a really good competition because I got to do 11 events when I usually do like 5. The cutoffs were extremely low, so it's pretty cool. But for first round for 3x3, I got a 15.80 single and a 19.67 average. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that was first round. And for second round, I got a 17.19 single and a 19.08 average. And no PBs there. For 2x2, I did get an average and single PB. But for the first round, I got a 4.81 and a 5.12. As you know, those aren't PBs. But for the final, I did... First of all, I placed 10th, so that's cool. But I got a 3.28 single and a 4.60 average. For 4x4, I got a 110.58 single and a 115.63 average. For 5x5, I got a 218.78 single and a 230.74 average. For F&C, I got 261s and a DNF. It might have been pointing a little down there, my bad. But yeah, I got 261s and a DNF, so DNF mean, but I got a 61, which is pretty good for me. I just use CFOP, by the way. I don't use anything special for FMC. For the first round, somehow I made it into finals for one-handed. For first round, I got a 43.84 single, and my average was a 46.93. But in the final, I stepped up my game and got a 31.39 and a 38.47 single on average. Wow. That's good an improvement for a few minutes, about an hour or two. For clock, first round I got 15.30, which is a PB for single, but I got an 18.15 average, which is kind of meh. Reposition you there. But for the final, I got a 15.11 single and a 16.74 average, which is both my PBs today. For Megaminx, I got a 221.42 single and a 232.96 average. For Pyraminx, first round I got a 5.22 and a 6.07 average in single. And for the final, I got a 5.76 single and a 0.71 average. As you can see, the first round was better because I got PBs both those times. For Scube, first round, I got a 5.06 single and a 6.82 average, which is my PB today. Something insane, I told you this in the video, but I got third for the first round. But since I was jittery for the finals, I got 9th in the finals. For the single, I got a 7.64 single and a 9.26 average. You can see what nerves does to you. And also, I got a lot of H-perms, and I don't know the alg for H-perms. But for square one, I got a 30.31 in single and a 37.64 average. That was for the first round. For the final, I got a 23.63 single and a 36.88 average. Those were all PBs for the time. Those final ones were also PBs, obviously. Ew, that shows my double chin too much. But yeah, that's a lot. Maybe I can show you my map real quick. Here's my map. I've been up here in Michigan, Minnesota, Iowa. I've been all around Wisconsin. I've even been to Maryland. That's where Nats was, so that's epic. But anyways, I hope I see you in the next video. Now roll the outro.